No makeup and no excuses. Hello, my amazing fellow queens. It is I, Kimberly Spencer, your certified NLP high performance coach, coming to you with no makeup and no excuses. Because this, if you want to see, step into my office for a second, this is how we have been working since day 2. Because to be honest, day 1 was more like I'm in labor, and we finished at 10 o'clock at night. So I went to sleep after that. 24 hours in labor. Easy peasy, right? And then day 2 was just kind of getting adjusted. But day 3 was really when I got back into the swing of things and just found this little guy to be totally happy, just falling asleep, taking a little nap on mama, having a little food, and I had marketing copy to write. So I did. And so this is how we've been working since day 1, day 2, day 3, the first few days he was born. And that's why I wanted to show you my luxurious office, because I've literally sat in the corner of this couch for 8 months. Obviously I've gotten up, but this has been my workspace for the most part during the day. And I wanted to come to you and show you what a no excuses mindset really does look like. When you really commit, light's really bright. When you really commit to making no excuses your manifesto and your policy, and that has been mine for a while now. And when you really commit to that, you don't have anything to fall back on. I mean, people thought I was crazy when I was 7 months pregnant and joining a business coaching program so that I could scale my business. People were like, what are you doing? And I said, well, I've had this dream to build this company. I've been building it for the past few months since I got knocked up. I'd been coaching prior to that, but I'd had this dream of what Crown Yourself was, and I let it lie. And then once I got pregnant, I knew that was my catalyst. I said, I have to be the example for my son. And so suddenly my excuses and all those reasons that I had and all those fears of being judged suddenly went out the window. And I knew that because I was kind of rare, odd, in joining a coaching program when I was 7 months pregnant, in order to help grow and build my business, I knew that what I needed was to surround myself with an amazing community. And that's what I did, because one of the number one reasons why people don't... There we go. You're good. Oh, okay. Okay, there you go. One of the number one reasons why people don't go for what they want to go for is because of fear. And a lot of times it's fear of division. So I knew that surrounding myself with a community that really, really supported me and really were cheering me on, not only as I went through the process of building my business, but also cheering me on throughout the final weeks right before I was supposed to give birth, when I couldn't even focus on building a business. My focus was on getting my kid out. I was like, this kid's got to come out, because I was 41 weeks and 4 days. I was a week and a half late. But after that, I knew I had marketing copy to write. I knew I had a website that I had to build and tweak and perfect and see what the numbers were and check the data. And I knew I had a business to run, and I treated it like a business. And so for me, day 3, I was basically back in gear, and this is how we've been working ever since. And I want to ask you and challenge you to illuminate what your excuses have been. And that's also one of the reasons why I came on, like, no makeup, dark circles, and little dude. And, like, no bra. Because I wanted to show you what no excuses really looks like. So many people have this idea that their live streams have to be this perfect image of who they are and all made up and look like you're just like a Kardashian and you just woke up with amazing lashes and like pounds of makeup on. And that's not necessarily true. And I think that if you're gonna show people the best in life, and that's what I think a lot of Facebook is and a lot of social media, it's showing and highlighting the best things. Sometimes it does get into a complaining fest, especially about politics, but highlighting a lot of the best stuff and sometimes it becomes a brag fest. And it does, there are statistics and studies that show that it actually causes people to feel more depressed scrolling through Facebook because they're like, oh my God, really amazing things are happening to other people and they're not happening to me on a daily basis, and I don't look perfect on a daily basis. And that's just not reality. And so I thought it was really important to come on au naturel and just own it and own what really a no excuses mindset is, because it's your choice. What side of the cause and effect equation are you on? You can be on the cause side and you can have lots of results. You can take the actions. You can be getting the bonuses, getting the raises, getting the income, having the baby. You know, if you're on the cause side of the equation, you get the results. Being at cause, though, also starts with you being aware of what the excuses were that held you back, that kept you on the effect side. Because when you're on the effect side, you'll have lots of reasons, totally logical reasons. Why would I go on live stream? Why would I go on in public with no makeup on? Why would, that, it seems totally logical. Like, I want people to see me as looking pretty and lovely and amazing, like I will at 6:30 p.m. for champagne shower when I get a little dolled up from a date night with my hubby. But that's not right now. Right now, it's baby and, well, I was writing marketing copy, but that's not right now. So I wanted to come on and show you what a no excuses policy really, really looks like when you apply it in your life. And when you do, what are the effects that happen from that? The effect is you get results. When you're on the effect side of the equation, you get a lot of reasons as to why you didn't get the results you wanted. Part 2. Because can I say that like was so powerful that it totally knocked me off my bandwidth. Yes, my love. Are you awake? Are you awake? The little man is rising. Hi, buddy. Yeah. So we were just talking about no excuses, right? About how we have a no excuses policy. Excuse yourself. And how we've worked like that since you were pretty much born. Let's not show off mommy's boob to everybody. So what I am challenging you with and what this little man is challenging you with is, going back to it, or no? Okay. Is I want you to take a look at where are the excuses that you've been living under, because they're really just a myth that you set up as a fact in your head, but they're just a myth because let's really make sure that we're good. They're really just a myth, rather than because they're only in your head. I mean, sure, other people may have that same limiting belief or that same excuse, and ultimately, I've worked with enough people to know that we have very similar fears, right? Very similar fears. You want to jump on? Oh, hey, stud. So, ultimately, what me and this guy want to challenge you to do is question your excuses. Question where they come from. Question, are they valid? I mean, because if they're not serving you where you are today in your present, then question them, because your excuses are only going to hold you back from getting the results that you want. So how instead can you put yourself at cause? Oh, you want the phone? How instead can you put yourself at cause? Maybe get your own phone? Yes. Maybe, yeah, you're going to get your own phone? Okay. Because we're all about putting yourself at cause in this family. So you put yourself at cause, and then you get the results that you want. And by putting yourself at cause, the first step in that, the first step is, what is that word? Awareness. Awareness is the first step, right? Because you have to first be aware of what the excuses are, which and excuses ultimately translate to reasons, and reasons ultimately translate to limiting beliefs or limiting decisions that you've made at some point in your life. Yes. And so today I challenge you, my fellow queens, and this little prince challenges you to do something that challenges your excuses. Do something that challenges what that limiting belief that you've held in your head for so long. Like maybe it's doing a live stream with no makeup on. Maybe it's doing a live stream with the baby. What's up? Maybe it's hey. Maybe it's putting yourself out there and going on another date, even though you've had several really, really bad ones. Maybe it's you haven't gone on any bad dates yet. Maybe it's, allowing yourself to have that courage to have that conversation with somebody. God bless you. And you've just made excuses like, oh, it's not really necessary. Oh, I'm not going to be dealing with them much longer anyways. Maybe it's setting up that, putting yourself at cause and having that courage. What do you think? You like courage? Courage? Big fan of courage? Yes. And so that is my challenge to you, my fellow queens, today, is to do something today that busts down your excuses. Any excuses. Whatever they are. And I want you to list your number one excuse that's been holding you back in the comments below. And you have to do it because there's a cute baby in this video. You just have to. It's just, yes. It's just mandated. It's the cute baby rule. So let me know in the comments below what has been the excuse that's been the number one excuse that's been holding you back from what you want. Right, Declan? What's the number one excuse that's been holding you back from what you want? I think for him it might not being able to say words yet. What do you think? Is it words? Is it not being able to say words yet? Ladies, remember to make it rain. I will see you a little bit more dolled up at 6:30 for Champagne's Hour, which will be on Insta Live and on my Facebook page for Crown Yourself. So be sure to go there, catch me live doing my champagne thing, pop the cork with me. Like, let's have some bubbly and celebrate our successes this week like the rock star queens we are. Right? Right, dude? Right. Boom. See you at 6:30. Excuse yourself. We haven't even had champagne yet and he's belchy.